Bad history of Coca-Cola. The history of Coca-Cola, like many long-standing corporations, has had its share of controversies and criticisms. Some of the key issues include Coca-Cola's early formulation. When it was first created in the late 19th century, Coca-Cola contained traces of cocaine. Although the cocaine was eventually removed from the formula, this aspect of its history remains a stain on the brand. Health concerns. Coca-Cola has faced numerous accusations and lawsuits claiming that its products contribute to health problems such as obesity, diabetes, and tooth decay. The high sugar content in their beverages has been a central point of criticism. Water usage and pollution. Coca-Cola has been accused of depleting water resources in areas where it operates bottling plants, particularly in water-stressed regions. Additionally, there have been allegations of water pollution caused by some of its manufacturing plants. Labor and human rights. The company has faced accusations of human rights abuses and poor labor practices, including accusations of exploiting workers in developing countries and suppressing unions. Marketing to children. Coca-Cola has been criticized for its marketing strategies, especially those targeting children and young people. Critics argue that these campaigns contribute to the rising rates of obesity and other health issues in younger populations. Environmental impact. Concerns have been raised about Coca-Cola's environmental footprint, including the large amounts of plastic waste generated by its products. Despite efforts to improve recycling and sustainability, the company has faced ongoing criticism for its contribution to plastic pollution. Coca-Cola's early formulation. When it was first created in the late 19th century, Coca-Cola contained traces of cocaine. Although the cocaine was eventually removed from the formula, this aspect of its history remains a stain on the brand. Coca-Cola's early formulation did indeed include traces of cocaine. The original recipe, formulated by John Pemberton in 1886, included coca leaf extract, which contained small amounts of cocaine. At the time, the beverage was marketed as a tonic, and the coca leaf extract was believed to have medicinal properties. However, as the negative effects of cocaine became more widely recognized, there was growing concern about the presence of this drug in a popular beverage. In response to public and regulatory pressure, Coca-Cola began using spent coca leaves in the production process, which significantly reduced the cocaine content. By the early 1900s, the company had developed a process for removing the psychoactive elements from the coca leaf, effectively eliminating the cocaine from the formula. Despite this change, the association of the early Coca-Cola formula with cocaine has continued to be a historical point of criticism and controversy for the company. Health concerns. Coca-Cola has faced numerous accusations and lawsuits claiming that its products contribute to health problems such as obesity, diabetes, and tooth decay. The high sugar content in their beverages has been a central point of criticism. Coca-Cola, along with other sugary beverage manufacturers, has faced considerable scrutiny and criticism regarding the health impacts of its products. Some of the concerns include obesity. The high sugar content in Coca-Cola's beverages has been linked to the rising obesity rates, especially among children and adolescents. Regular consumption of sugary drinks can contribute to an increased calorie intake without providing essential nutrients, leading to weight gain and obesity. Diabetes. Excessive consumption of sugary drinks has been associated with an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. These beverages can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, which, over time, can contribute to insulin resistance and an increased likelihood of developing diabetes. Tooth decay. The high sugar content in Coca-Cola and similar drinks can be detrimental to dental health. Frequent consumption of sugary beverages can lead to tooth decay and cavities, especially when proper dental hygiene is not maintained. In response to these concerns, Coca-Cola has made efforts to diversify its product offerings by introducing low-sugar and sugar-free alternatives, as well as expanding its portfolio to include non-carbonated beverages. Additionally, the company has undertaken initiatives to provide more transparent nutritional information and promote responsible consumption of its products. Despite these efforts, critics continue to call for stricter regulations and increased awareness regarding the health risks associated with high sugar consumption, especially from sugary beverages like Coca-Cola. Water usage and pollution. Coca-Cola has been accused of depleting water resources in areas where it operates bottling plants, particularly in water-stressed regions. Additionally, there have been allegations of water pollution caused by some of its manufacturing plants. Coca-Cola has faced allegations of depleting water resources and contributing to water pollution in areas where it operates bottling plants, especially in regions already facing water scarcity. Some of the key concerns include depletion of water resources. Activists and communities have accused Coca-Cola of depleting local water sources, especially in water-stressed regions, for the production of its beverages. The large amount of water required for the production process has raised concerns about the sustainability of local water supplies and their impact on nearby communities. Water pollution. Some Coca-Cola manufacturing plants have faced allegations of water pollution due to the release of untreated or inadequately treated wastewater into local water bodies. This has had detrimental effects on the local ecosystems and communities that rely on these water sources for various purposes. In response to these criticisms, Coca-Cola has implemented various water stewardship programs and initiatives aimed at replenishing the water it uses and minimizing its environmental impact. These efforts include improving water efficiency in its manufacturing processes, implementing community water projects, and collaborating with local stakeholders to promote sustainable water management practices. Despite these efforts, criticism of Coca-Cola's water usage and pollution practices has continued, with some advocacy groups urging the company to do more to mitigate its impact on local water sources and communities. As the issue of water scarcity becomes increasingly critical globally, companies like Coca-Cola face mounting pressure to ensure responsible water management practices across their operations. These accusations have included issues such as poor working conditions, low wages, long working hours, and inadequate worker rights protections. These accusations have included issues such as poor working conditions, low wages, long working hours, and inadequate worker rights protections.